I'm not a criminal. I'm just one of those frightened people who moans about the world turning to shit and then binge watches The Walking Dead. It's so much easier to process that kind of end of world scenario. The exciting getaways and fight scenes. Global warming. I'm not going to blame and shame, but the truth is there's 7.8 billion people on this planet and we're all responsible. Hello? Hi, you're speaking with Amy. Can I take your name, please? Karen Johnson. Is it okay for me to call you Karen? Okay, thank you, Karen. How can I help you today? Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, and I do apologise for the wait. Yes, we are dealing with an unprecedented amount of calls. Yes. Yes. I appreciate that, Karen. But before we can continue, I need to ask some security questions. Is that okay? This is the bit that really pisses them off. Well, why wouldn't it? When your PlayStation and cushions are floating out of the front door, people want help, not an interrogation. No, don't worry. I can find your policy number through your address. Can I have your postcode and house number? HX76AA. Was that number 47? Sorry, Greta, but plats and passion just aren't enough. Action is needed. Karen, has anyone been injured or need any special medical assistance? Did you know that 5.2 million homes in the UK are at flood risk? And for the past several years, we've had record-breaking levels of rainfall. And it just doesn't look like it's going to stop because the ice caps are melting. No. Okay, have you somewhere safe to stay tonight? No? People are finally waking up to the fact that wellies and flood defences are just a sticking plaster. Well, that's what I told Joe. Okay, that's not a problem. So you're covered under alternative accommodation. So that means we can put you in a local B&B at least until the loss adjuster has been out to survey the property. I don't sleep too well anymore. The sea levels are rising and ironically, every sleep app that I have has the soothing shh sound of the waves or the calming pitter-patter of rainfall. Don't worry, Karen. I've been dealing with floodplains for the last 7 years. I mean, I guess the problem with it is that we see all this devastation on the news all the time, like bushfires and the sinkholes, the quakes and the floods, and I'm here to help you get through this. You're going to stay at your mum's? Yes, that's fine. Yes, I agree. It's probably less distressing being somewhere more familiar. I'm just going to pop you on hold whilst I contact the loss adjuster. No, I'm going to be right here. Yes, if we cut off, I'll call you back. Okay. The courier man is so rude. I asked him not to take a photo of me with that delivery. I told him Hermes doesn't, and he just grunted like a Neanderthal. What a dick. I don't normally do these sorts of things, you know. I'm not a lawbreaker. Do you think they can trace me from this delivery? Karen? Hi, Karen. The loss adjuster will contact you directly once they have clearance turned to your home. Yes, that's right. I know, there is a lot to take in. A lot to take in. That's the problem with insurance. It's complicated. Did you know that there are around 22.6 million homes in the UK? And guess what? -5 million of those aren't even insured. 42% simply can't afford it. I'm still here, Karen. The loss adjusters will take over from here. Fingers crossed, prayers said, and sandbags ready. That's how people be living. Dreading the rainfall, dreading the weather, dreading the virus. So I'm emailing a step-by-step guide to what to do now. It's really important that you keep all of your receipts and any extra costs you incur. No problem, we replace laptops, but it's all in the guide. No, even the small receipts. No, it doesn't have to be a certain amount. Have you got any further questions? I never asked questions at school. My mother always said I was a timid little thing, but I could climb a tree faster than a cat. I couldn't. No? Okay, don't worry. If you think of anything, you can call me back or email me. My direct line is on the email I just sent you. You take care now. Goodbye. I was really good at climbing though. It's funny how one day you wake up and everything you do or you know suddenly has purpose. I'd heard of Albedo about 2 years ago. I've been struggling with panic attacks, work related apparently. Have you ever had them? Oh, don't look so worried. I'm supposed to answer on the third ring. It's company policy. Hello? Hi, you're speaking with Amy. Can I take your name, please? Mr. James Arthur Phillips. Is it okay for me to call you James? No, you prefer Jim. Jim, listen to me. Have you called the emergency services? No? It's not safe for you to be in your house. You need to leave. Give me your address and I'll call for help. You must get out now. Derry Road? Jim, listen to me. I'm going to hang up and call for help, okay? Hello? Hello? No, I'm not his daughter. Is he okay? No, I'm insurance. Yes. No problem. Goodbye. Fire brigade. There's been a major landslide. You know, scientists have warned us that climate change has triggered a rise in sea levels and is causing extreme weather, but somehow we don't seem to make the connection between David Attenborough's blue planet and the 18,000 kilometres of UK coastlines that are vulnerable to sea flooding, landslides and erosion. That's a massive 17 million people at risk who live close to Britain's shores, just like Jim. I mean, he's lucky he didn't end up like one customer who woke up to find that his house was hanging over a cliff. The furniture had fallen through a hole in the floor and was on the beach 60 feet below. Imagine. Oh, just check Jim's insurance. Last year he didn't renew his policy because his premiums tripled. No surprise there. I mean, how's he going to afford it? He's 84 years old. That's why I've had to take action. But how do you fight climate change? Hello? Hi, you're speaking with Amy. Can I take your name, please? Clara. Is it okay for me to call you Clara? Okay, thank you, Clara. You say you have your policy number to hand. Okay, I've got your details on the screen. Can you please confirm your postcode? Albedo. Sounds a bit sexual, doesn't it? It's not. Albedo is the scientific name for reflecting heat radiation back up to space. So RG470H, thank you. The river at the back of your house has burst its bank. The polar ice naturally reflect radiation, but now they're shrinking in size, so scientists have calculated that by painting the roofs white will add 11 years extra to the countdown clock. So is your property at risk? That means you, me and the other 7.8 billion have time to make changes. No, okay. So I can confirm that you have basic cover on the shed's contents and structure. So that's replacement for old for new. So bikes. Okay. So I set up AAG, Albedo Action Group. Catchy, hey? I was going to start by painting my own roof, but have you seen the cost of scaffolding? It's ridiculous. So I joined an indoor climbing group. That's where I met Joe. Sorry, did you say that you have a Cannondale mountain bike and a specialised road bike, is that right? Don't think I didn't try more passive methods. I wrote, emailed and eventually spoke to someone at Marley Roofing Tiles. When I suggested them making white roof tiles, they hung up on me. So I tried Deluxe Paints and they were a bit more helpful. They said they had a team looking into it and would have to conduct their own market research, but I told them they didn't need to. New York City's dog area has already seen positive results in reducing heat after they painted all the roofs white, and California are following suit and have even painted the streets white to counteract the heat islands. Oh, whoops, forgot the customer. Hi. Yes, I've just checked your policy and they're not itemised. How much are they valued at? Last night, me and Joe... I see. And when you took out the policy, there is a section where you can cover bicycles that are worth up to £10,000. I know it's dangerous, but isn't it more dangerous to do nothing? As you didn't identify the bikes when you took out the policy, the maximum you can claim is £4,000. That covers power tools, bikes, lawnmowers, tents, the usual things that are kept in the shed. My first covert operation, Operation Whiteout. AAG cells went live last night all across the country. In unison, we painted the roofs of town halls in all of those cities. Me, Joe and 4 others took out Basingstoke Town Hall, finished about 5 AM this morning. I feel so tired. But Joe said I look positively glowing with my carabiners clanking. God, it was exhilarating. Is there anything else I can help you with? No? Okay. Thank you. Bye. Joe? Is everything okay? What? How?
Open up, it's the police.
I'm not a criminal. I'm just someone who wants help.